The party pen. So, what we are doing today is we are reading this great ass book. Well, it's a trilogy. It's called God Said. What did he say? Because he did not say whatever you said. He said, yeah, that's the thing that's happening. So, I am gonna do something. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I gotta share this out a couple places because I just need to share these out a couple places. But first I gotta find what I'm sharing in the first place. No one knows. Uh Someone might know, but it's not me. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Bam. Oh, Black Betty, bam, bam. Oh, Black Betty, bam, bam. Black Betty had a child. Damn thing gone wild. Those are the only words to that song I know. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam. Black Betty had a child. The damn thing gone wild. Um, it, yeah. Um, Damn it. I need to, um, hey, you know what? I'll tell you there. I got some friends in this group. Oh, well, no, not that group. Well, I do have friends in that group. But, damn it. There we go. That one. Bam. Hold on. What did I do it to? Anything goes. Do we do free speech? Why don't we do the free speech one? Yeah, because we're good people. We do good things. Okay, there's that. There's that. All right, we're on the Twitters first, and we'll see. Microsoft is not your browser. I know that. Why don't we hit not now on that one? Okay, I think methinks we're doing okay. Um, Bam. Now we're here. Okay. So now that I've got all this shared out, and wait, did I forget somewhere? I did, didn't I? I forgot Discord. I love Discord, but for some reason I forgot it. Let's do it. I mean, I don't even think anybody pays attention on my Discord, but in case they do, uh, my cousin hasn't come in a couple days. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. Hey, Miss Muddy. Okay. Well, As long as you're listening. Because I needed you yesterday. Well, I suppose. I mean, I did fine without you. But not having you here gave me a meltdown. It was probably funny. So, welcome. So, what we're doing is we're reading Revelation before we read Genesis because Revelation seems like it happened before Genesis, even though people are like, no, this is to come. I don't believe it is to come. I believe it already happened. So we are going to read it before Genesis because a lot of Revelation has to do with some things I learned in the Norse religion um, about a guy called Enki and Anki. Mm, I think it is Enki and Anki. Um, but anyway, they're two brothers and they fought each other. But one was like the God, and the other was like God's brother. Well, God's brother turned on him, and so did all the other little gods. And oh, and they joined their mother because their mother also put the guy in a box, and he's not supposed to come out, but every few millions of years or something like that, he can come out. And that's in Norse. I don't know what to call it. What do they call it? The Norse theology. Something. I don't know. I want to sound smarter than I am, even though that is the thing that the Norse people say, but I don't know what to call it. Norse mythology. But it's even not even mythology because it happened. We just don't know when it happened. But it definitely happened because Genesis talks all about the after effects of what happens in Revelation. Or at least that's what it seems like to me, which is why we're reading it like this. It'll be Revelations and then Genesis because it seems like that's how it should go. Oh, and Muddy, guess what? We get God voice. You missed it yesterday. God voice. Yeah. And God voice even sounds way better when I can't talk right. God has a list. And I shared the stream. I shared the stream. Haha. On Gab. So I don't know if anybody's going to show up. They used to watch my videos. Maybe they'll watch my live stream. I don't know. I hope they watch my live stream because I would really love to know what the fuck is happening. I don't know. But anyway, we are in chapter 2 because we did chapter 1 yesterday. So, we're going to read chapter 2 and talk about chapter 2. Are you ready? All right. Okay. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus, write these things, saith he that holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand, who walks in the midst of 7 golden candlesticks, which are the churches of Asia. What is happening? Look, look, look. Chapter 1, the seven candlesticks were the seven churches of Asia. Now the seven churches of Ephesus. What the fuck is happening? I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's do it again. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus, right? These things say, he that holds the seven stars in his right hand, who walks in the midst of the seven candlesticks. I know thy works and thy labor, thy patience, and how you cannot bear them which are evil. And you have tried them, which today they are apostles and are not. That's the Mormons. I can't. I said I wasn't gonna do that. I know you said you weren't gonna do that. I did say I wasn't gonna do that. But those are the only motherfuckers that actually claim they have apostles and disciples. Because there's no such thing as 13 apostles. There's only 12. And they come from Jewland. Look, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. Look. This book right here says you can't do that. So if you believe the Bible, then you don't have apostles or disciples. Look, I don't know what's happening. Okay. And how you can't bear them which are evil, and you have tried them which say are apostles and are not, and has found them liars. Well, everybody can find them liars because they write these stupid ass books. And everybody's like, oh, the world's gonna end and God's coming to Utah. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. And has borne and has patience. And for my name's sake has labored and has not fainted. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against you, because you have left your first love. Remember, therefore, from where you what? Remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else. What? Okay. They make this shit hard to understand on purpose. Yeah, I did it. I'm going back to my first book. In crown with brother from sea to shining sea. Okay. What are we at? Revelation 2. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, just let me start off from the beginning again. To the angel of the church in Ephesus, write, the one who holds the 7 stars in his right hand, the one who walks among the 7 golden lampstands, say this: I know your deeds and your toil, your perseverance, and that you cannot endure evil men. And you put to the test who call themselves apostles, and they are not, and you found them to be false. I mean, it's not hard to find them false. All their books say the same thing. Like, literally word for word, the same fucking thing. And it's always about Utah. It's how you know they're full of shit. Look, Mormons suck. And you have perseverance and have endured for my name's sake and have not grown weary. But I have this against you, that you have left your first love. Remember, therefore, from where you have fallen, and repent, and do the deeds you did at first, or else I am coming to you, and will remove your lampstand out of its place, unless you repent. Yet this you do have, that you hate the deeds of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. Who's a Nicolaitan? What is happening? See, this must be before time, because those have never been mentioned before. Is the people before the people? I don't know what's happening. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will grant to eat of the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. This is how you know it's before, because the paradise of God is hidden in hell. It is. Um, and to the angel of the church of Smyrna, write, the first and the last, who was dead and came to life, says this: I know your tribulation and your poverty, but you are rich, and the blasphemy by those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. That's because they're actually Babylonians. There's no such thing as Jew anymore. They're Babylonian descendants. But we're past that. Man. Do not fear what you are about to suffer. Behold, the devil is about to cast some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes shall not be hurt by the second death. And the angel of the church of Pergamum, right? The one who has the sharp, two-edged sword says this: I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is, and you hold fast my name, and did not deny my faith, even in the days of Antipas, my witness, my faithful one, who was killed among you, where Satan dwells. Huh. Wow. Okay. John's been licking frogs. Oh, so the Nicolaitans were a thing? Look, look, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So, see, why is it the first time I read this, it seemed like it happened before time? But now I'm reading and it's like, no, this happened after time. Not exactly sure. Okay. Okay. Hold on. But you are rich. Do not fear what you are about to suffer. Behold, the devil is going to send you all some to prison. Be faithful till death, and I will give you the crown of life. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Oh my God. Why am I tired? Man. I'm just kind of all fucked up right now. Nobody came today. Huh. Oh no. It's not time for everybody to show up. Well, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes shall not be hurt by the second death. And the angel of the church of Pergamum writes, I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is, and you hold fast my name, and did not deny my faith. Even what the fuck? Didn't I just read this? Even in the days of Antipas, my witness, my faithful one, who was killed among you. What? What the fuck? Oh my God. Where am I at? and deny my faith. And Antipas, my witness, my faithful one, who was killed among you. Oh, okay. But I have a few things against you, because you have there some who hold to the teaching of Balaam, who actually did God a favor when he was fighting with Balak. Balak wanted him to curse the people, and Balaam was like, not happening. And it was 3 times, and Balaam was on God's side, but they killed him anyways. And now it's saying he teaches them about Balaam, but Balaam claimed the terrible ass God people. I don't exactly remember what happened, verse 17. I'll be there in just a second. Okay. So, the teaching of Balaam, who kept teaching Balak to, put a stumbling block before Israel, to eat things sacrificed to idols and commit acts of immorality. What? That did not happen, though. What are they talking about? That did not happen. That's not how that happened. What? What is it saying? That's not how that happened. Like, literally not how that happened. I just, okay. Thus, you also have some who in the same way hold to the teaching of the Nicolaitans. Well, who are they? No one knows. Repent, therefore, or else I am coming to you quickly, and I will make war against them with the sword of my mouth. Word magic, motherfuckers, get ready for it. I told you. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, to him I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone and a new name written on the stone, and it won't be Mohammed. That's not what it said. It will give you a name written on the stone, which no one knows but he who receives it. It's Ahmed, ain't it? No, not Ahmed. Well, I'll just wait. And the angel of the church, and why does everything got to be named like an STD? How do you even say that? Diarrhea? I don't know. Some kind of STD name. The Son of God, who has eyes like a flame of fire, and his feet are like burnished bronze, says this.
I sorry, this balloon is so much fun. Hold on. Has the balloon.
Okay, wait, something's happening. I know your deeds, your love, faith, and service and perseverance, and that your deeds of late are greater than at first. But I have this against you. You tolerate the woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophetess, and teaches and leads my bond servants astray, so they commit acts of immortality and eat things sacrificed to God. Pause.
Pause, pause. Listen. You know how like old people are like, oh, don't mess with that girl, take the Jezebel. Tell them I don't kill prophets for fun. Jezebel literally kills prophets for fun. That's Jezebel. I don't know what they're doing calling girls of the night and girls they don't like Jezebel. Like, that's how you know they have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Jezebel is a prophet killer, not a whore. And that's how you know people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you ask sex and like, oh, that Jezebel. You're not a Jezebel, you don't kill prophets. Jezebel killed prophets. And she was looking for one distinctive prophet who hid in the mountain. Well, actually, there was one guy who hid 70 prophets in a cave, and he fed them every day and gave them water every day to hide them from Jezebel, the prophet killer, who was the wife of Ahab. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. Welcome back, Miss Muddy. Okay. Anyway. And
I wait, okay. Behold, I will cast her upon a bed of sickness, and those who commit adultery with her into great tribulation, unless they repent of her deeds. And I will kill her children with pestilence, and all the churches will know I am he who searches the midst of hearts, and I will give to each one of you according to your deeds. But I say to you, the rest who are in this STD sounding named city, who do not hold this teaching, who have not known the deep things of Satan, as they call them, I place no other burden on you. What? Who do not hold this teaching. Okay. So yeah, if you're not doing whatever they're doing, you're cool with me. Just don't do what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Nevertheless, what you have, hold fast until I come. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah. Just like that. Don't you ever be sad. Just think of me when times are bad. Got her, Roddy. Oh, it was such a good time. Anyway, I'll sing to you in a minute. I just gotta finish this. Hold on. And he who overcomes, and he who keeps my deeds until the end, to him I will give authority over the nation, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of the potter are broken to pieces, as I also received authority from God the first. Yeah, because wait, is this Jesus? Oh, this is Jesus talking. So yeah, it's God the second. Yeah, God the second told me I could do all that. Yeah, and I will give him the morning star. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said to the church. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what any of that meant. See, I said I've only read this book one other time. I need some help with it. Because now I have no idea. Because I thought for sure this happened beforehand. But a lot of this sounds like John licked a frog and is just talking about every place he's ever been. You know? he's, he's like, this is a bad place. But then this stuff about Jezebel, it doesn't say anything about her being a whore. Not even in the story of Ahab. Welcome back, Miss Muddy. Um, huh. And she didn't call herself a prophetess either. Jezebel was not a prophetess. She just hated prophets. I'm going to have to read the story of Ahab again. But I'm pretty sure she only hung out with priests. Well, devil guy priests, Which we're going to get into that here when we get into Genesis. Because that's when we start the risk board. And the game becomes kill the people, kill the god. Well, what do you think, Miss Muddy? Like, what do you know about Jezebel? Hold on. Um, Oh, that's okay, because I know you got your friend and shit. Um, so, oh yeah, how is that going, by the way? I'm sure it's not super glamorous, but is it going okay? I bet. But I'm sure you'll feel so much better once it's over. Hold on. I'm coming. I don't know how that song got stuck in my head. But I'll smoke this cigarette. Smoke this cigarette with me, Muddy, and then we'll go ahead and get off here. Because we're done with chapter 2. Got nothing. Okay. Um, did you at least get to smoke a joint? Have you got to smoke a joint since she's been there? Oh, wait, no. Um, God is saying Jezebel is doing really serious shit, right? Wait. She leads my bondservant astray, so they commit acts of morality and eat things sacrificed to idols. So they are committing the act of immorality. She just tells them to do it. So it doesn't say she does the immorality thing. She eats the sacrificed food. I don't know. acts of immorality could be anything, though. But I still don't think she's a hose bag. And I still don't think women who happen to be hose bags should not be called Jezebels because Jezebel kills prophet. Ain't none of those women killing prophet. We're, hey, that could be a George Thorogood song of I smoke alone with nobody else. You know, I smoke alone. I prefer to be by myself. Right? That's the greatest shit ever. Man, I need to quit smoking. I keep telling myself I quit smoking, but I don't ever quit smoking. Like, all right, Miss Muddy, let's go give the pillow some head and the shoes some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you so much. When you say goodnight, I'm going to hit the outro. Because I hate saying bye before other people can say bye. It's terrible because I want to say bye. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. That works.